Hello everyone, my name is Carrie and I am an all-cash budgeter who uses cash envelope stuffing to help save for big savings goals and pay off lots of debt so I can become debt-free. In today's video, I am going to be cash stuffing $1,230 for the second week of October. So let's get into it. I'm going to use some quick sort because my gosh, this stuff is magic. And it is very cold today, so this will be super nice to have. Okay, I think we're good. All right. To get started, I am going to cash stuff my 12-month savings challenge so that I can use some really good bills for that. Don't want to get stuck with the leftovers. Today we're going to be stuffing $75 for the second week of October. So I'm going to be using a 50, a nicer 20. Let's see. I separated out my 20s, so these are the not so nice ones and these are the crispier ones. And then I'm going to get a really nice 5. So 50, 75. This box I got from SE Mod, and she is on YouTube, and she also has a shop, like her own shop on the web, called semod.com. It's a 12-month savings box, so every week of the month you save a certain amount of money. So we just completed the second week of October, and the total that we'll save for the month is $295. Alright, and then next I'm going to stuff my personal wallet. I'm only giving myself $20 this week, mostly because I don't spend a ton of money personally, and I also... This is a really sad 20. I also needed to reallocate some of my budget to other categories. I'm also just going to empty out the tiny bit of change that I have in here. Yep, just a couple of coins. All right. Now we can get into the fun stuff. We'll get started with my savings and bills binder here. And in my next video, I'm going to be doing a cash condensing and a bill swap because this particular category and some other categories have gotten really full, and I need to not only swap up my bills but take the money to the bank. So this week my savings is going to be getting a $50 bill, and we're going to be coloring in one of these little money icons. Some weeks I'm able to save more and some a little bit less, like this week, and that's okay. I am self-employed, so I pay myself once a month, but I separate out my budget into weekly paychecks because it makes it a lot easier for me. So in savings we have $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, $700. So yeah, every time I get to a $500, I want to take this money and deposit it into my high yield savings account because everybody knows right now interest rates in high yield savings accounts are really nice and high, so I want to be making money versus just having it in my envelope here. My month ahead envelope is also moving along nicely. We're coloring in, I'm going to be stuffing $40 in here, and I'll be coloring in 2 of these icons as well. Each of them is worth 20 bucks. At the end of this, I will save a total of $840, but that's not a full month ahead for me. It's just a fun way to get started with it. And then I'll probably start over with this one. This tracker, as well as this tracker, I got from Aya Plans on Etsy. She also has her own YouTube channel called Aya Plans as well. Oh, let's count this. 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, $340 in month ahead so far, which is awesome. I will also be stuffing my savings challenges today, as well as all my sinking funds, and we will actually be completing one or two savings challenges, so that's really exciting. Gas is going to be getting a $10 bill. Let's get this sort of wavy one. So now gas has 20, 30, 40. Usually I don't stuff gas that much, but we have been going on road trips lately for some of our fall travel, so I need to bulk that up a little bit. Subscriptions is going to be getting 25. Choose one of these. And this is just for normal subscriptions, Disney Plus, Netflix, Pandora, YouTube Premium, stuff like that. We did recently get an email from Disney Plus saying they were going to increase their fee, so we switched that over to an annual plan. So that will be more of an annual expense now instead of a monthly subscription. All right, cell phones is going to be getting a $20 bill. So now it has $40. My cell phone bill and my husband's together is around $90 a month. So most of the stuffing that we do is in the last 2 weeks of the month. Trash and recycling is a quarterly bill, which is just going to get $5 this week. So now it has 15. We just paid this last quarter. Food is going to be getting, well, food and drinks is going to be getting 20. Let me see. How did I do this? I think I did a 50 and two 20s. So that'll be 90, $100. 50, 70, 90, 100, yes. And this is just for extra things that we want to buy, eating out, going and getting Chick-fil-A or something like that. And sometimes we go to the gas station and get some like tea or Gatorade or a Pepsi or something like that. Health is going to be getting $60. And I did 3 20s, 20, 40, 60. So now health and wellness has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 45, 50. $150 in health and wellness. And I do have my follow-up appointment soon to go over my yearly lab work and just checking everything and making sure it all looks good here shortly. So that'll be, I think, it's either $170 or $200. So got to keep stuffing this for sure. Medical is just going to be getting 5 this week. This is mostly covering copays as well as any other. I pulled money out of here for labs and things like that. 50, 100, 50, 75, 80. So now we have $180 in medical copays. Over budget is going to get 5 as well. So now it has 15. This is just in case we go over budget on any specific category. And then at the end of the month, if we don't go over budget, we roll this money over into our savings challenge. Okay, let me grab my other binder. This is my sinking funds binder. I got this from the Aesthetic Dollar with her logo here. And then this dashboard is from Essie Mod. And it's a quote from Ramit Sethi that says, "Spend extravagantly on the things you love and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't." Has anyone seen his his Netflix show? It's really good. I really enjoyed it. Car deductible is going to be getting $30. And the goal for this is to reach $1,000. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 90, $500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50. Yeah. Okay, so we'll be taking the money out of this as well and putting it in the bank and putting a $500 placeholder in this in my next video. Car care is up next, and it's going to be getting $20. And this is just for normal car maintenance and anything that we need for the car. Eventually, this will build up enough to be able to buy new snow tires during the winter. We're okay right now because we just purchased some a year or two ago. But just if anything would come up, oil changes and stuff. 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50. So $150 there. Building that back up from some stuff we had to do earlier this year. Annual fees is going to be getting $5 this week, but next week's budget is going to be bulking this up quite a bit more since we're moving our Disney. These are all of our annual expenses, but we're moving our Disney over to this as well. So right now it has $20. Household is going to be getting 20. So now it has $50 in here. Also building this back up just for any household items, which I know we are going to need soon. Going to need to go to Costco or Sam's Club soon. Home decor is just getting $10 this week. This is going to be something that we use, so there's $30 in here. Something that I use just for any decorations coming up for Christmas, holidays, Thanksgiving, all that stuff. Family fun is getting $50. Oops. And I did a $50 bill. This is our sort of entertainment fund. So now it has 55 in here. We have some fun fall activities booked already. We're going to be going through some like a spooky light tour. We're going on a ghost tour, and then later for the holidays, we always, go on light tours for Christmas lights and stuff like that. Some of the money will be coming from here, and some of it will be coming from our holiday Christmas fund. Electronics is up next, and it is just going to get normal $10. Usually I only put about $5 or $10 in here. 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65. So the $65 in here now. Definitely need to condense some of this as well. Beauty and skincare is going to be getting $20. So now it has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15. 115 here. I like to keep a good amount in here because I get my hair done not regularly, but sporadically. And then I also do pay for skincare and stuff like that. Purple shampoo, those sorts of things. All right, can move this up. Now that I've used all those bad 20s, sad 20s maybe. Clothing is going to be getting $15. I'll use this crumpled up. Let's see, let's use this 5 instead. So now it has 50, 70, 80, 95, $100 in clothing. So that's great. That's just for any fall winter items that we might need coming up to restock on. Gifts is getting built back up as well. It's going to get $5, so now it has 25. Just spent this on my husband's birthday and my father-in-law's birthday. So I don't have any more birthdays until January. Special events is anything related to birthdays, anniversaries, gifts for weddings, different things like that that we do with friends and family. It is going to be getting $130. So we're going to do two 50s, 20, and a 10. Because we did spend a good amount on this recently for all the birthdays, and we went to our friend's wedding as well, so I'll be using this money to pay myself back. Basically pay off our credit card. So 100, 20, 30, 45. $145 in special events here. And then nothing for this. My husband gets his monthly allowance, which goes in that envelope, but he gets it at the beginning of every month. All right, moving on to our savings challenge binder. So we're going to start with emergency fund, and we're going to color in the next bubble, which is $55. So it's going to be getting 50 and 5. I don't know why that was so hard for me, but I was looking at my sheet, and do you ever, write something in your own handwriting and then you're like, I don't even know what that says. So we're going to do $50 or $55. So it already has $1,000 in the bank in our high yield savings. 50, 120, 40, 60, 80, 95, 200, 5, 10. So 210, so 1,210 in emergency. And we're going to color in this next one. I am just building this up, even though we've already hit $1,000 goal. I want to build it up to as high as possible, honestly. So we're just going to keep going. Then we have our $20 easy $20 per week savings challenge, which is getting shocking a $20 bill. So now it has $80, and that is on track for the 4th week of this challenge for $80. Probably just end up rolling this once I fill it up into a full, like another savings challenge, but it will have $200 at the end of this. And then this savings tracker came from Broke Boy Budgets on Etsy, and then this savings tracker along with the other one that looks like this, which is back here somewhere. No, maybe it's not. This came from the Simple Budget on Etsy. Okay, our buffer cash savings, which is also going to be used for our month ahead fund, is going to be getting $20. So we're going to color in one of these 20s. We're almost done with this one as well, which is so exciting but also kind of sad at the same time. Let me do this one. I'll probably put this into my checking account and use it as our buffer or like a month ahead kind of thing once it gets complete. At the end, we'll save $450. So far, we are at 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 320, 30, 40, 50, 60, 360 with just a few icons to go. And I basically stuff one icon per week, so we have about a month left on that one. Our Christmas Savings Challenge is getting its weekly $25. And this also needs to be condensed. It has quite a few number of bills. We'll be coloring in one of these. We only have a few left, and we'll save $600 total towards Christmas, which is just in time for all of the Black Friday Christmas shopping that we'll be doing shortly. I might continue saving $25 a week additional on top of this just until Christmas or Black Friday gets here, basically. But right now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 30, 40, wow, 35, 45, 50. So $550, yeah. And then 2 more would be $600. So we're going to be getting there very, very soon. Only a couple weeks left. At the end of October, we will reach our goal. So that's really, really cool. My $5 weekly coffee savings challenge is getting $5. So now it has 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, $100 that we just hit in our coffee savings challenge. Let me find the correct pen. Hold on, guys. I might be missing my pen. Here we go. All right. At the end of this, we'll save $150, so we only have 50 more to go. And then this week, we are finishing up my mini savings challenge by adding $40, and we'll be coloring in this last little bubble. So let's do $40. So now we should have $300 in here. 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50. Did I do that right? 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 80, 90, 100. So that's $300. Wow, so cool. All right, what am I going to do with this? I'm sure you're wondering. I am probably just going to put this money in our high yield savings account, but I'm going to leave it in here right now because we're going to take it out and put it in the bank with my next video, which is going to be my cash condensing back to the bank bill swap. So we completed this. That's so exciting, and I'm very this is actually the second time I've completed this. I have another one that I already completed, what I put the date on and everything, and at the end of the year I'm going to count up how much I have saved using savings challenges that I completed throughout the year. All right, we have one more savings challenge binder to do because we still have a good bit of money in the cash tray. So we're going to be putting money in travel and trips. We're going to put $200. So it's going to get these $200 because we have quite a number of trips coming up for fall and winter travel. So 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 25. This one will also be getting a placeholder since we have reached 500. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 55. Yes. We'll put a $500 placeholder in here and put the money in the bank as well. And then as we take those trips, I'll just pay it off from our bank account. Pay off the credit card there. Next up is our lawn care savings challenge for our spring lawn care that we're going to be saving for to get our trees trimmed. So it's getting $75 as usual. 50, 75. With a really, really sad 50 in there. All right, so a lawn care has 100, 200, 50, 350, 450, 550, 70, 90, 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, 70, 90. Yeah, 600. Okay. Really cool. $600. So this one will also get a placeholder, a $500 placeholder next time, and be taking this money back to the bank so we can continue to save up. Well, the total is going to be $5,600, which is the quote we got to get our trees trimmed. We have some enormous trees on our property, and they're not easy. But when I originally estimated it and thought it was going to cost $4,000, so each of these leaves is worth $75. I just made this myself in Canva, and the total will be $4,050 at the end of this challenge. But I'll just keep saving for it. All right, next up is my Treat Yourself Challenge, which is just an easy $20 per week thing. And I'll just be coloring in, we have $60 so far. I'll just be coloring in one of these cute little coffee cups. This challenge is from the Aesthetic Dollar. And at the end of it, I will save $600 by just saving 20 bucks a week, which is really cool. A little bit adds up to a lot over time. I am, okay. So the way that I did this, I believe, so I'm going to be setting aside $35 in my 50 envelope challenge, but I think I chose 2 of these, and I don't have my computer in front of me right now, but I think it was, let me grab my calculator real quick. I believe it was 24 plus 11, which would equal 35. Yeah. So I think I'm going to color in, so 20, 35, and then we're going to color in 11 and 24. That way I don't have to deal with tons of ones and stuff like that. And at the end of this challenge, it's a sort of a whole number anyway, 1275. So that will be easier. Let's do this color, 24, yes. I had some extra money in the budget, so I went ahead and budgeted this. Usually I have, oops, what am I doing? Okay. I have been setting aside just rollover money for this, but I kind of want to make a little bit more progress. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 105, 10, 15, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So $126 so far. At the end of this challenge, it'll be 1,275. And this also needs to get condensed. It has a pretty good amount of money, even though it is small bills. So we definitely need to condense that soon. Ugh. Yep. Getting hard to put into the envelope, so there we go. Lastly, we have our account buffer, which is just an extra $250 savings. This tracker is the other one that I was looking for from the Simple Budget. We are going to be adding $15, and this is all we have left. I'll be coloring in this 5 and 10. I'm not sure why these are different colors. Is this the right pen? Oh, I think this is orange. So let's try that. I just want to be able to tell the difference between certain weeks when I was saving money, so I can tell, you know, one week I was able to do 3 of these bubbles, and some weeks I might only be able to do 1. Okay, there we go. Let's count this real quick. 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75. $75 so far in this $250 savings challenge, which will probably just end up going towards month ahead and buffer. So, all right, that is it for our cash stuffing for the second week of October. Thank you so much if you hung out with me for this long. I really appreciate it, and I really enjoy hanging out with you and doing these videos. If you have any questions or anything, please be sure to leave them in the comments below about my budget or anything that I'm doing as far as budgeting, and I will be happy to answer them. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye!